Right, the greatest day of my life that started on February 17th, 2011, last year, is when I turned 21. Both my stepdad and my mom had discussed about taking me to Las Vegas, but I didn't really believe them because I always had talked about, oh, we're going to go do this, we're going to go do that. So I always was kind of like a letdown because I didn't think it actually would happen. Well, when I turned 21 on Saturday, it finally happened. Like, oh, we're actually going to go to Las Vegas. I'm like, okay, cool. That means I thought of many things what I could do there. I could drink, gamble, pretty much do whatever I want. It was a day to cut loose. But before I did, I had something was irritating me. It bothered me so much that I didn't know how to play any poker, I didn't know how to play blackjack, and I'm thinking to myself, I must be the only family member out of my whole entire family that doesn't play cards. Because I have family members that do gamble, and yeah, they had some problems, but moving aside. So I'm thinking, if I go to Las Vegas, I'll just make a fool of myself. I can imagine myself at the table, and I'm playing blackjack, I'm like, I don't know what to do. So people, because you can imagine all the people looking at you, like, dude, it's your turn. Well, my stepmom helped me practice. So it was cool because it was at the last minute though. I was always told by my stepmom, hey, you want me to teach you to play blackjack? I'm like, yeah, but maybe later because I'm feeling kind of tired. All right, 21's coming closer. I'm like, all right. So on the 16th, that's when I started learning. It was pretty cool. I was like excited. Having practice, it set me at ease because I had finally set a goal because I thought if I had go to Las Vegas, I could win a lot of money. But I didn't want to set a high goal, like, I don't know, 50 grand. I'm going to toss that out the window. It's not going to happen. I'm thinking, okay, how about a number that I can meet? Like maybe 1,200, a grand. Heck, I'll even settle for 900. Well, when we had gone to Las Vegas, when we had already put our stuff in, to the hotel, we hit the slot machines. So I was always wanted to try the slot machines. Well, that was my bad move I made because I started losing more and more money that I had saved. I'm like, you know what, gosh darn it, this sucks. I can't win anything. The girl right next to me, who's only like literally right here, just gets up all excited, I won 3 grand! I'm like, son of a bitch. Damn it. I could have won 3 grand. My mom comes up to me and says, you know what? Watch, the moment she leaves, someone's going to take that seat. Yeah, maybe about a minute later, someone took that seat because they're thinking, my mom's telling me, well, because whoever gets that seat, they think that they're going to get lucky. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, let's screw the slot machines. I'm losing a lot more money than I'm gaining. After that, we got something to eat, and then we started to go drinking, which is pretty cool because I'm not really a hardcore drinker. I started drinking after drink, and then we finally had hit the blackjack table because my mom had said, well, why don't we play the slot machines, do some other stuff before we hit the blackjack table because we'll find one that doesn't have to make you pay so much. And when we finally did, I'm all excited, yes, finally, let's see how much money I can win. Well, I don't know if it was the alcohol, but I started losing. I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. Well, of course, my stepdad and my mom right behind me, and I had $200. Well, for the first couple tries, I was down to 50. I'm like, oh man, that's not good. Pursue drink. So I put the drink aside and started focusing. I started playing more and more and more, and I kept losing more. It was really down. I'm like, oh, you know what? I practiced. It sucks. I'm supposed to go home and remember that I spent time in Las Vegas and I didn't win anything. Well, it seems as the more I kept playing, I started winning my money back bit by bit by bit. And I finally won all the $200. I'm like, great! And my stepdad walks up and is like, hey, do you want to go back and gamble it more away? I'm like, no! You know how long it took me to get that money back? So finally, after that, we went to a club. I don't remember much because that's when I really got wasted. All I remember was that I was dancing with 2 black chicks. And that was the greatest day.